But that doesn't take long. And we are live. This is UFC Bro Picks Fight Night 109, Gustafsson versus Teixeira.
You mean Teixeira?
Shut up, man. Teixeira.
Anyways, what's up, guys? This is Justin. Yeah, man, we both didn't do that good last card. And the way I see it is I'm going to bounce back. You're going to bounce back too. I didn't do good on UFC 208, and I went on a good killing streak, dude. So that's how I see it here. I'm looking forward for this card. We have UFC, like, I think 10 cards in a row. And, yeah, man, let's get right into this card, man. You want to call the first fight? You want me to?
Go for it.
We got Marcin Held versus...
I want to talk about... Hey, real quick.
Go ahead.
I want to talk about Stipe, though, because he's a fucking beast. And I'm glad I put money on him, dude. He's been making me money since he fought Verdum. So, shout out, because I don't know. I really think he might be one of the greatest heavyweights.
He is. That was my only win. That was my only win last card. So yeah.
Hey, no, he might be getting close to being the greatest heavyweight of all time soon. I mean, what's the longest heavyweight streak in the UFC?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure Cain Velasquez has it. But
how many?
I don't know what it is, but I think he'll be C-level Cain, even though Cain Velasquez is still good. Even though
I think the only person that might be able to like dethrone him will be like fucking Ngannou in a couple like fights to see how he does against a grappler. Because if Stipe
just Francis. Man, Francis is the only guy that can beat him. I'm
pretty excited to see like what fucking Stipe can do, man. He's just knocking people out. Now that I feel like he's a little bit more comfortable, he didn't respect JDS at all and just fucking knocked him out in like minutes, man. It was awesome.
I said that JDS is taking way too much punishment, man. I mean, he's chinny, man. He really is. He didn't use to He didn't use
overall, I thought that was a good card.
Yeah, dude. He's taking way too much punishment, dude. Those fucking two Cain Velasquez wars, but it was a good card, just not good for betting, man. I mean, you know.
I had fun watching it though, man. To be honest,
I did too, but I mean, I didn't have fun losing, dude. It was my worst night of the year, dude. So I mean, you know,
yeah,
it is what it is. I mean, I could quit right now and retire, but I'm not, you know. So I'm in it for the long run.
All right, you sound like all depressed and shit, pussy. It's just a night, dude. You can't like.
I'm not depressed at all.
I still like. Well, it sounds like it, but let's move on then. Let's talk about the card. You ready?
Yeah, because we should have started. Hold on, we should have started an hour ago. We should have put on makeup, bro. Like, freaking doing your hair and stuff. I gotta look good for all those guys out there.
Hey, sorry, I'm a fucking man and I have shit to do, bro. Like, you just sitting at home waiting for me, like a girl. You're putting on makeup, doing your eyebrows, putting in your fucking hat backwards and snapping it on precisely and shit, like a pussy.
How do you know I put it on precisely?
Do
you watch me?
No, I was just kidding. I don't know. I wasn't.
Let's talk about the fights. This is what the viewers tune into, not you know, for like rubbish. So let's do this. First fight, we got Marcin Held versus Oezdemir.
I don't mind making fun of you for a little bit.
Yeah, but like every time I make fun of you, you get all butthurt. So.
Okay. Anyway.
Anyways, we got Marcin Held versus Damir Hadzovic. We got Marcin, who's 22-6, and we got Damir, who's 10-3. It's a pretty straightforward fight. You know, Marcin Held is 0-2. I do think he beat Lozon, though, so he should be 1-1. But this guy does not belong in the UFC. It's a fate on Held, in my opinion. I don't think he's that good. I think he's a leg walker bust. He's not good on the feet. He really isn't. He gasses out, too. He is very good on the ground, but that's the only way he wins this fight. Damir is way better on the feet. And I think he takes it to him and knocks him out. He has heavy hands. He's a former middleweight. This guy's been in there with Chaco, bro. So I really think it's going to be hard for Marcin Held to get this dude down. And that's what I'm worried about, though. So I just took the 1-unit shot on Damir at plus 240 to win 2.4 units. But, yeah, man, I think he's going to keep it on the feet, stuff the takedowns, and throw bombs, dude. And he's going to knock out Held. So that's my official prediction is a KO, and I have a 1-unit shot on it. What about you?
I think this is going to be Marcin's first win in the UFC right here, to be honest. It's Joe Lozon, and I think he should have won that fight. I think he kind of got robbed. But I think his stand-up's not as bad as you say he is, and knocked out in the first round. So I don't know what to really see there. I think it's just more of a fate on Marcin Held, right?
It's a fate of Marcin Held, but I think this kid has talent. Dude, he actually looked pretty good against Teixeira, and Teixeira is one of the best lightweights in the world, and he showed pretty good moments in that fight. So I think
how long was the fight? It was like a minute 30 seconds. He got knocked out.
It was a year ago, but it was like I think he got knocked out like 40 seconds out from the fight, but he still looked pretty decent. Why are you laughing, dude? Marcin Held would even last 10 seconds.
You say 40 seconds into the fight?
No, 40 seconds left in the round. He lasted, I think, like.
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought you said 40 seconds into the fight. I was like, what? Sorry.
Dude, Marcin Held wouldn't have lasted 10 seconds in that fight with Teixeira. So I think you should go back and watch it because Demir looked pretty good in that loss. He really did.
Teixeirav's a beast, but I mean, Held. We'll see what happens. I don't think either of these guys are both of these guys are Fate City, if you ask me. So I can't really trust my money on either of them.
Fate City. Have you ever even watched Demir, dude? This guy has a lot of talent, man.
I saw him get knocked out
against Teixeira.
I'm just yeah, man, against Teixeira.
Bro, Marcin Held lost to Diego Sanchez. And he looked bad in that fight, like really bad. And Diego Sanchez has looked terrible lately. I think you should watch Demir, man, because this kid's really good. He's one of the dog of the nights. He really is.
Okay, I'll give him. I'll rewatch, but just got knocked out. So I'd have to. I don't know. I don't see the stand. I think it's
even before the UFC, bro. He went on a huge winning streak, man, and he was finishing a lot of people. He's a finisher.
It's not but the UFC's it's all different. The UFC's a different ballgame, though. You know what I mean?
He looked impressive versus
people always tear it up in other fucking divisions, and then they get to the UFC, and then that's
okay. I'll tell you this: he got knocked out again. He got knocked out against one of the best guys in the division, but he looked impressive, bro, in his loss. He really did. If you watch the fight, he showed impressive moments. So I think you should watch it.
Okay. All right, next fight, man. We got Till fighting Ayari. Till, he's a he's very good striker, very crisp shots. You know, he's got very good movement. Got pretty good get up game too. Ayari though, he's against like the British guy. He likes to backpedal a lot and stuff. Doesn't seem like he has much of a chin because it seemed like he was winning the fights, and then he was winning the fight or whatever against that guy Jimmy Wahid, and then at the end of the fight and told him to square up, and they squared up, and like he got touched in the chin and out, man, like quit, like and almost lost the fight because he got brave. But Marcin Till, I don't know why I said Marcin, but the guy Till, kind of concerned me though, is that he's got his shoulder popped out in the last third round of his most recent fight. I know shoulder injuries can kind of haunt people. If you've dislocated your shoulder pretty easily, unless he's taking time off. It seems like he's taking some time off though. Hopefully he doesn't pop out during his healed properly, but I just know that the knee injuries kind of suck, especially shoulder injuries, because I feel like with knee, unless you get surgery, I guess, I don't know. I feel like people I've met that with dislocated shoulders, they dislocated fairly easy. I'm still going to go with Till here. A parlay. So as long as he keeps his shoulder in socket, he should be able to piece this guy up, man. And I don't think he'll be able to take too many of Till's punches to finish. Or I can see Ayari backpedaling all fight. But I definitely see Till winning. What about you?
Yeah, man. I'm not really too worried about the layoff and the injury. He's been training for a while, dude, since Christmas. And dude, this fight is such a mismatch, man. I'm telling you right now, he's one of my most confident picks in the card. Ayari's game, man, he's a striker, and that's Till's game, dude. And Till's a way better striker, probably 100 times better than him. He's way faster, has more power. He's a way better technical striker. And I see Ayari getting touched up, dude, early, man, and he gets hit way too much. And Darren Till is, I'm telling you right now, one of the best up and coming guys out there, and he has a good ground game too. Ayari's not a wrestler. If Ayari tries to take him down, he's going to get stuffed. And I could even see Darren Till sub him, to be honest. But I think he's going to keep him on the feet and knock him out. He's a finisher, bro. And I like this kid a lot. So the speed advantage is going to be a huge factor in this fight. And I got Till by a devastating knockout. I got 3 plays with him. I got him a max bet with someone else in the card. I got the under in this fight at 2.5 at plus 160, 3 units. And I also have him in the distance at plus 178, 2 units. The line now in the distance is minus 110. So I think I got a pretty good price on that. So let's go Darren Till. Next fight, we got Nico Musoke versus Bojan Velickovic. Yeah, this is the jobber fest. I didn't watch that much tape on this fight. I really don't like either dude. I hate Velickovic because he was from Tough, and he just didn't impress me at all. And he trains at Elevation. He's super boring. He doesn't do anything, dude. But he wins fights. I don't know how he does it, but he's just a boring fighter. Musoke hasn't fought in a long time. He's fighting in his hometown in Sweden, or Stockholm, and I think he's gonna get like a split decision win. And it's gonna be a fight where Velickovic probably should win, but Musoke's gonna win because the judges. So I didn't watch tape on this fight, so don't be like tailing me on this bet, but on this pick. But I'll be picking Musoke. I think he's gonna be the better striker. What about you?
Yeah, I got Musoke too. Yes, I think I got fell asleep watching both these guys. You see this fucking guy Velickovic or whatever going for fucking on his back, just flopped into his bag, going for these weak submissions. Are you kidding me, bro? And Musoke is just kind of, I don't know, he's kind of basic. But just the fact that Velickovic is just willing to flop on his back and go for these half-assed submission attempts and stay in guard, not really doing much, makes me want to fade him, go with Musoke. That fool. But it's an easy pass because, like you said, it's a jobber fest. Next fight, it's going to be Madadi versus Silva. I'm not too looking forward into this fight either, but I'm going to have to go with Madadi just because he's kind of the dog here. What about you?
Yeah, man. I wouldn't do Silva in the distance because I got burned last fight when I picked and bet Duffy in the distance. And Madadi is tough, dude. He is a very tough dude. This dude does not get finished. And he's always in the fight. I do think that Silva's going to win, though. I think he's faster, obviously. And I do think that he's like I just said, the faster dude. I think he has more power, obviously. And I think he's going to be, quicker to the punch. I think he's going to touch him up. And I do think he can maybe take him down. But I think he's just going to edge out a close decision. I don't see a finish in this fight. But, yeah, I got Silva by a close decision. Next fight, we got Trevor Smith versus Chris Camozzi. This is more of a fade on Smith because Trevor Smith is terrible. Camozzi's not that good either, so that's why I'm not going to bet this fight. I was thinking about it, but I just can't do it because Camozzi's pretty bad. He does not have good takedown defense, but he is way better than Smith on the feet. And if he keeps it on the feet, he's going to destroy him. So it's either a Camozzi KO or a Trevor Smith lay and pray grind fest. But I'll be picking Camozzi to get the early KO. What about you?
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be a KO, but I'm going to pick Camozzi too. Jobbers. Not gonna bet, but I think Smith is definitely the bigger jobber of the two for sure.
Huge jobber.
Yeah. Next fight, man. This is gonna be fucking a beast, Pedro Munhoz, who's gonna fight Stasiak, and I think this is a huge mismatch. The odds are he's probably the biggest favorite of the card, and it's like so. He just can get the guillotine out of it from anywhere, man. You make one mistake and he's gonna snatch your neck up and he's gonna finish it. Like he was fought Justin Scoggins, man, and Justin Scoggins was doing pretty good, and they're like, and then went for a takedown or some shit, and then this fool just hopped on his neck. It's like you cannot make a mistake with this guy. And it wasn't even a big mistake. I don't think that Scoggins made. I mean,
he slipped.
It was a takedown. The takedown too. It seemed like after he slipped, but I don't know. I didn't really like really slow motion it, but I just think that Munoz's guillotine game is fucking black belt elite level. He'll fucking get that shit from anywhere. And not only that, is the dude is willing to bang too. So he'll keep you guessing, man. He's a threat standing, and he's a threat with too. So I'm gonna go with him. He's probably one of my most confident picks of the card, and I got him in one of my parlays. Yeah, let's go Munhoz.
Yeah, I will say this. Munhoz is definitely easy money, but I just don't think he's going to finish Damian, because I think he's a very tough dude. And I don't think he's good, but he's tough. And I don't think he's going to get finished. I don't know if Munhoz is going to finish him. I mean, he could, but I'm not begging on it. But, the line is crazy. I can't, put him in parlays, and I can't bet on him. But I think he's going to go out there and, get a 30-27 decision. Yeah, dude, Scoggins was piecing him up, dude, bad, and then he slipped. So when Munhoz fights, a better striker, he's gonna get, pieced up pretty bad. But he's a pretty good fighter, and this is, a pretty big mismatch, like you said. So I got Pedro Munhoz by a 30-27 decision. Next fight, we got Jack Hermansson versus Alex Nicholson. This is a tricky fight, dude. I was thinking about betting on Nicholson. I don't like the line though at all. I thought it was gonna be a lot different. But I'm actually going to be picking Nicholson. Jack Hermansson is a good striker, and he's definitely the better striker in this matchup. He's more technical. But Alex Nicholson is a gamer, bro. He's Mike Perry's, one of his main training partners. And this kid is, going to make it a dogfight, bro. He's a good chin. He's always in wars. He's scrappy. I feel like he's going to make it a dogfight, like I just mentioned. And I think he's going to squeak out a very close decision. I mean, he impressed me against Sam Alvey's last fight. He definitely got robbed in that fight. I think he won. And I don't think Hermansson's I think he's going to be on the feet. And I do think that Nicholson can edge it out. I mean, obviously, like I already mentioned, Hermansson has the better technical striking, but I think Nicholson throws bombs, and I think he can hurt him with his heavy hands. So I got Nicholson by a close decision, but I'm not betting on him. What about you?
Yeah, I got Nicholson too, just because he trains with Perry. Not just because he trains with Perry, but I like the fact that he trains with Perry. And to me, this is a pick'em fight, just like the odds are. So it's kind of hard to say who's going to win. I just think it's going to be whoever shows up that fight. And Hermansson is going to kind of have the hometown advantage. So but Nicholson's kind of person that just likes to piss people off. So I can see that going towards his way as well. Out here as well too, just because he trains with Perry. I think they're doing kind of good, man. Here, so I might go with Nicholson, but I still want to. But I don't think I'm going to bet it either. To be honest, it's just too close to call. All right, man. Next fight, we got Enkamp versus Taleb, and another mismatch here. This is a favorite card. I saw the fucking odds on this guy just go way up, man. But I'm definitely gonna have to go with Taleb. I don't think parlay so just because I think he's kind of overpriced. But yeah, man, I definitely think he's gonna get the job done. What about you?
Yeah, I got him parlay with someone else later in the card, 1 unit, and I don't think he's gonna finish Enkamp because Taleb's not much of a finisher, but I do think he's gonna school him and get a 327. Enkamp is not that good of a fighter, dude. He's only in it because it's his hometown and it's a short, nose call up. This kid, he's flashy. He likes to throw a lot of like spinning stuff, and I don't think he's that good. Taleb is the way better striker, and I think he can take him down too. This kid has terrible takedown defense. So I think Taleb can take him down. And on the feet, he's the way better striker. Way better technical striker. So I got Taleb all day, 327. And yeah, next fight. This is a very good fight. I've been high on this kid for a while. We got Alhassan versus Omar, freaking the Russian, Akhmedov. I got Alhassan in a a max bet parlay with Darren Till. I have him at 2 other plays too later in the card. This fight is a huge speed. I'm telling you, huge speed disadvantage, man. I mean, right now, dude, Omari, dude, is slow, bro, and he's one of the most chiniest dudes in the division. He's taken so much punishment, and Hassan might have like some of the serious power in that division. I'm telling you right now. So I think he's going to catch him early. I think he has very good takedown defense too, and I don't think Omari's going to be able to take him down. I think he's going to go out there and starts his fool really early. The speed is going to be, like I already mentioned, the Till fight, a huge advantage in this fight for my boy Alhassan. So I like this kid a lot, man. He's super well-rounded. He trains with Johnny Hendricks, dude, in his team, so you know he has good wrestling. And he's a judo. He's known for his judo too, man, which is crazy. You see his debut is like a 40-second KO. And I don't think Omari's that good. I really don't. And this dude gets dropped every fight. He got dropped in his debut when he won. I mean, look at the punishment he took, against Santos, Maras. The Noke fight was just a grind fest. He just took him down at will. They used to train together. Noke was on his way out. He retired. I mean, Noke didn't have anything in him. He really didn't. And Alhassan, dude, has something to prove in this fight. And he knows he's the way faster dude, and he's going to touch this full early. So I'm always going to fade the guy that's chinny against a guy, a power puncher like Alhassan. So, yeah, I got the max bet with him, Till. And I think I have it at minus 118 to win 4.2, 3 units, a 5-unit play. And I have him in 2 more plays later in the card we'll talk about. So, yeah, I got Alhassan all day by destruction. What about you?
Yeah, I definitely have to agree with you, man. It's a classic story of someone that's on his way up versus someone that's on his way out. You know what I mean? I feel like this guy Akhmedov has already been through some wars, man. Like you said, he's been knocked out, kind of close after fights that he's kind of been winning, which is kind of a bad sign. You definitely don't want to put your money on someone like that, especially going up against Alhassan, who's just been knocking people out like no problem. If he does get taken down, he gets up real quick, man. He's so strong, so fast. Can't hold him down, man. He's gonna knock your ass out because he hits so hard. Seemed like and he just keeps hitting. We'll see how long he lasts. Cardio is that's the only thing in question. But he's got speed. He's got power, and he's got that knockout ability. So I got Alhassan all day too as well. I see him finishing the fight pretty quickly, and got him in one of my parlays, man.
I'll tell you this before we go on. Don't be worried about his cardio because Omari got finished in the 3rd round, back-to-back fights against Maras and Omari.
Right, way worse, yeah.
So
I guess no, I'm not worried about it. I just don't know about it because he fucking finishes quick, So that's all I will. But yeah, I'm not really worried about it. I don't even think it's gonna come down to it. By the way I've seen his athleticism, it seems like he can go 3 rounds no problem. He just seems that's enough.
Yeah, I can see him rocking him with a jab, bro, to be honest.
Let's do it, man.
Let's do it, man. What's called the next fight?
We got Sobotta versus Krylov Saunders, and back. I think they're both just kind of grappler versus grappler, man. And it all depends on who's going to be the better grappler. going to be Ben Sanders, man. I'm going to have to go with him, even though he's going to be flying. He's going to be the visitor. You know, he's going to be going away from home. I just think he's a better grappler. He trains with better people. So I see Sobotta getting subbed. What about you?
It's a very close fight. You know, I got to give credit to Sobotta because he had the best performance of his wife's last fight versus Dalby. But I will say this, Dalby, man, has taken so much punishment, dude. I mean, he got destroyed against Cummings. I mean, he took so much punishment against Till. And then he took a lot of punishment against Sobotta, dude. So, I mean, it could have been just all the punishment that Dalby took that made Sobotta look so impressive, you know? Because he hasn't been that impressive in the UFC. Kyle Noak freaking KO'd him, bro, with a body kick to the liver. And I know Killer B's a little chinny, dude, but, dude, his knees, man, are freaking impressive, dude. And I know he stands very tall, but I think he's going to be a dogfight this fight, dude. If he gets him to the ground, dude, he's definitely going to sub him. So, I mean, I've been going back and forth, dude. I actually picked Sobotta, but you know, as of about 2 hours ago, man, I watched more tape, and I'm gonna have to go Killer B. I'm not gonna bet on him, but I think he's gonna, like we mentioned, I think he can get him down the ground, sub him, and I'm not that worried about the striking because I don't know if Sobotta's a proven striker. You know, I mean, I think he just looked good. I think he just looked good. I think he just looked good against a punching bag like Dalby because he took so much punishment. So I got Killer B, man. What's up?
Yeah, I got Killer.
I got Killer B, man, and I don't know by what, but I think he's gonna do a close decision. And you know, one more thing, the Cord McGee fight was pretty close too, but I do think he definitely won that fight. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go Killer B, close decision. Didn't watch a ton of tape on it, but yeah. The next fight is gonna be my boy Misha Cirkunov versus Volkan, the king of the jobbers. This dude should not be fifth ranked in the division. He's terrible.
How is he fifth ranked, man? I was watching that shit. I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, who makes up so these rankings? That could beat this dude. This is the really easy money. But I mean, the line is, you know, Misha in the distance is like, I don't even know what it is.
All the lines are off. I mean, not off, but all the lines that all the guys are, all the lines that are the ones that.
I have one unit with Misha parlay with Alhassan at -133 to win a 0.75 unit. But yeah, man, Misha's gonna school this dude. He's better everywhere. And Volkan has been taken down before, dude, multiple times in several fights, and that's Misha's game. The way he beat Krylov, bro, I mean, dude, Krylov, I was super high on him. I mean, I lost a bet on that fight. And I really do Cirkunov, man. I do think he can, you know, fight for the title someday, dude. I really do. He's really that good. He's one of the best fighters in the division by far. There's so many guys he could beat. He'll smoke Corey Anderson. I mean, there's a lot of top dudes that he could beat. So I'm gonna have to go with Misha all day in this fight. In the distance is not that good of a line, and the parlay, you know, I had the one play, but I got Misha. What about you?
I got Misha all day, man. This guy just continues to impress me, and I think he just goes pushes people. When his fight against Krylov, it was pretty impressive too. You know, Krylov was kind of doing pretty well in the first round. You know, even, but Cirkunov just lands some bombs, man, and he's strong and he's powerful and his grappling is so good. I think the way he mixes up his striking and takedown attempts, he has them guessing all the time, so it leaves people open to get hit really hard with those punches, and then he'll take you down and submit you. So I really like his fighting style. Oezdemir, I think he just kind of got I don't know, man. He beat. I don't want to say he got lucky in his win, but he got lucky to be in the spot he's at today because he beat OSP. Because I don't think he should. I think OSP is overranked, and since he beat him, he kind of got ranked up high, which like considered that good in the first place. But yeah, man, I got Cirkunov with the easy win, man, and this is my second most confident pick of the night.
I want to see Volkan fight Manoa, dude. Oh my god, that would be a freaking mauling right there.
He get murked, bro. He get murked quick.
But speaking of the mauler, call the main event.
Anderson, the Mahler Gustafsson versus Glover Teixeira, man. And to be honest, man, I know Gustaf is losing. So he's been in some great wars, man, but he's always been known for coming up short. 5-round fights. I mean, most of his 5 rounds, not most of his 5-round fights, but like those championship fights, man, when it really matters, he loses. I don't know, man. I think Teixeira has some really good boxing and some good jiu-jitsu. So not really impressive against John. It seemed like he was getting outstruck by him, so he had to use the takedowns. And if you go for sloppy against Glover, I think he's going to snatch that neck up and guillotine. Glover's got some good submissions, or I can even see him stuffing the takedown, falling out, maybe getting him, and then like Gustafsson just like turtling up somehow, getting Gustafsson to turtle up the back and maybe choke him out. But I definitely think I'm gonna go with Glover here, just because I wasn't impressed with Gus at all versus last fight versus John, and I think I've been thinking about placing the bet on Glover, and I might do a 1 unit, just kind of waiting to see how the line goes, man. But right now, it's looking pretty good, so I'm gonna have to go with Glover right here.
Yeah, man, this is a very good fight. Both these guys are really tough. If Alex stands in front of him and tries to bang with him, he's going to get knocked out. But if he uses his range and his length, I can see him picking him apart and, knocking Glover out in the later rounds. I can see ways for both of them to win, but I do think that the Mahler has more ways to win. I think if he tries to take him down, he could have success down there. But I do think his best way to win this fight is the range. I can see him just, using his length, picking him apart. And I do think that both these dudes are elite. And the line is off for sure. So I don't judge you, man, taking that 1 unit shot on Glover, because the line is completely off. It should be a pick 'em fight. So I wish you luck, man. But yeah, I'll be picking the Mahler, but it's a pass for me. All right, man. Yeah, so I had my 6 plays I already mentioned. I know you have a couple bets. And before we end, I'll do some shout outs real quick. We got my boy Rockstar Z. He's tout. I think he sells his picks for $20, and you guys should definitely buy him, man. He's a good guy and he knows his shit. We also got Half the Battle. We got my boy Kelton. We got a new guy out there. It's really good. The Seb Show. Will Martin. And yeah, man, there's a lot of good guys out there. Those are, my favorite dudes and the dudes that I think are the top guys right now. So what about you? Anything you want to say? What are you laughing about?
Nothing. They're good dudes, huh?
Dude, you always think like, oh my god.
I'm just fucking with you, man.
You just hate
cool guys. Hey, I'll give a shout out to all those guys. They're sick.
You're just hating that you missed out on the plus 178 till in the distance because now he's minus 110.
Yeah,
that's why you're hating.
That's a good one. Snipe that one, bro. Congrats. Good shit, man.
I move lines, bro. Just kidding. I don't move lines.
Man, I gotta watch out for you.
All
right, man. Did you say your bets? Sorry, these are my bets. I got Cirkunov. I also got Munhoz. I think it's about, if I want to say 3 units. I think I got it at like negative 150 for Cirkunov and Till or something around there. It's 3 for 2 around there. I'm gonna post it up on Twitter. I posted it up on Twitter. Also got Alhassan with Munhoz for like around the same thing, 3 units for 2. Go, man. I got, and then I also have I'm probably gonna get shit on for this one, but I don't give a fuck. I got 1 unit with the Cirkunov, on Taleb, Munhoz, and Till.
14 parlay? Or I thought it was a 5-teamer.
Yeah, it was 5. I'll post it up on Twitter later. Hold on. No, I'll say it afterwards after you go, but I'll look it up right now.
All right, man.
No,
yeah,
and then I'm gonna do one bet. I'm gonna do a bet on Glover. 1 unit.
I like it, man. I like it. Yeah, my bets are we got a 5-unit max bet on Alhassan Till at -118 to win 4.23 units. You guys know I like my max bets. Max bet juicing. We got 3 units Till Ayari, the under 2.5 at +160 to win 4.8 units. We got 1 unit Alhassan and Taleb at -128 to win 0.78 units. We got 1 unit Demir at +240 to win 2.4 units. We got 1 unit Cirkunov Alhassan at -133 to win 0.75. And we got 2 units Till in the distance at +178 to win 3.56 units. And another shout out to Rockstar Z because we're both, really high on Till, man. And thanks to you, man, for telling me about this kid because I knew about him, but I didn't realize how easy money he was, man, until you told me. So thanks for telling me, and we're going to cash our best this weekend. Are you going to add anything?
So it's Misha Cirkunov, Alhassan, Nordin Taleb, Pedro Munhoz, and Darren Till. It's like plus 204. Yeah.
I wonder which favorite from the card is gonna drop the ball. I really think it's gonna be Marcin Held, to be honest.
I hope so for your case.
Thanks, brother.
Hope cash, bro.
Hope you cash too, man. We need this, man. We didn't do good last time.
We lost last time in Sweden. Hope fucking history repeats itself. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, man.
More tempted, but I kind of want to wait. I want to see if that shit goes to plus 300.
Go over?
Plus 270, yeah.
That line's off, bro. I'm telling you right now, I think you should hit it, dude, because it could be like 2:20 in the morning.
Yeah, and then I'll fucking kill myself. Not kill. I don't want to fucking hurt, and I wouldn't fucking be able to sleep that night for a little bit.
Come on, dude. There's a lot of views out there, dude. Don't do any suicide stuff. Come on.
Yeah, that was a bad joke.
But anyways, yeah, man, we'll be back next week, and we got Holloway versus Aldo. I cannot wait to talk about that fight because I already bet freaking max bet on my boy Max Holloway. He's gonna go out there and finish Chinny Aldo. I said the word Chinny. I know you're out there, Z. Freaking always giving me shit because I say people are Chinny, but I call like I see it. And now those Chinny, dude. McGregor retired that fool, so he's gonna go to sleep. I know he beat Edgar. We all know, but. I mean, I don't know, man. Edgar didn't show up, dude. But Max Holloway's going to show up, and I hope you hit up my Twitter right now because I'm down to talk to you about Max versus Aldo all day. What do you
You're
shake
so
your head?
gay, fool. Because you're so gay when you do these things, dude. This is when I'm like, what are you doing?
I'm so gay doing what,
Are
dude?
you
What are you
flirting?
talking about?
Are you flirting? Are you flirting
Yeah,
with him on camera? It afterwards, okay, please? For our viewers, at least.
I'm just a good shit talker. You just sit there and just like, oh, I'm high right now. Dumbass.
Okay, whatever, bro. It sounds like you're flirting to me.
Nah, like I already said, you're still hating on the -1.
Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on Twitter.
I never said. Oh my god, you're hilarious, dude.
You rewind that shit. You can say it. I know you're gonna hit me up on Twitter later because of what I'm saying.
Because we're talking about a fight. What do you think I'm gonna? Never mind, dude. You're in your gay shit.
You're the gay one, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Save it for after next time. All right.
All right, bro. I think you're still butthurt about the Till in the distance, but it's okay.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Bed, but
yeah, I think
watching, man.
I think he's jealous of these guns right here, man. Yeah, flex for the camera.
What guns, bro?
Flex.
You really?
Yeah.
I'm not a fucking douchebag like you, first of all, but I don't need a fucking flex.
Flex, dude. Flex.
You want me to flex?
Are you like embarrassed or what?
No, because I think I'm fucking. The only reason why I want to flex is just so I can prove that you're such a fucking that you're a douche and that like you act like you got muscles, but you really fucking don't. Let's do it.
I don't have muscles. Okay, I guess I don't have muscles, bro. I guess
let's do it. Flex. Come on.
You flex, and then I'll flex.
All right, your turn.
I already flexed, dude. What is it? Look at that, man. Flex right now. What's both flex?
It looks like you're fucking flexing.
Flex. It's nothing. Dude, this is like the most douchiest fucking bro. Dude, this is a
huge... Look at those guns, bro. They're way fucking bulgier than your shit. Let's go, baby. Let's go. And I don't even fucking work out.
Really, dude, look at this. Come on. That's nothing, son. Nothing.
I don't lift, bro.
Nothing. Look at that.
Shit's weak, son. Shit's weak. You're shaking, bro. Stop.
All right, dude, we look like douches right now. We gotta quit this. We'll be back next week. Later, guys.
Again, guys, we'll flex again next week.